Good morning. So, as promised, today we're going to do some exercises on the floor. All you need is a space this big. Let's just warm up a little bit by flying. I went to my mom's house and she had a really teeny tiny living room. Well, it wasn't teeny, but she had a lot of furniture in there. She had a sectional, she had a table, she had a fireplace with bookcases and junk all over. And so her friend and I just moved the middle table and we could fit only our mats. That's it. 2 mats right there in the center of that little table. That's all we needed. We did Pilates there. So if you can fit in this space, you can exercise. No excuses. No excuses. If it's early in the morning, you have decided to wake up early in the morning to do this. If it's late in the evening, it's the time that you have. And if you're tired because you had a hard days at work, it's a different thing. I had a client a while ago. He was a construction worker. And he was like, but I'm tired. And I said, yes, but this is different tire. I was like, you know what, you're right. And this different tire helps you with all of the other tires that you do during the day, because then you don't get as tired during the day. Okay, so here we are, we're gonna lay down. We're gonna do some big arm circles to continue to warm up a little bit. And breathe and exhale. Reverse those circles. As big as you can do them that feels comfortable on your shoulders. Open and squeeze, open and squeeze, open and squeeze, and open and squeeze. Hands by your hips, lift your head. If this is all you do, that's a nice little engagement of your abs. You don't need to do curls. And down head. Arms above your head. Tuck your belly in and roll your hips up a little bit and take it down. Extend one leg, bring it up, flex, point, and bend. Extend the other leg, bring it up, flex, point, and bend. Arms by your hips, let's do that again. Extend the leg, up, flex, point, and bend. Other leg, extend, and up, flex, point, and bend. All right, leg up, some circles at the top with your leg this time. If I could draw you a picture of all the muscles that work just by doing this exercise, you would be like, wow. Bend, extend, bend, extend, bend, extend, bend, extend. Take it down. Other leg, circles. I have a book that has all of the yoga poses, and the person is like skinned. You take the skin off and then you can see all the muscles. And in red, the muscles are highlighted other way as to what muscles you're working when you're doing these. You're doing so many things. It's crazy, amazing. Bend, extend, bend, extend, bend, extend, bend, extend. You may not feel it, but it is. All right. So, some people say don't do crunches. I kind of agree, but not really, because you're laying down on the floor, you lift your head, nothing's gonna happen bad. Only good things are happening here. Your neck is getting stronger, Your arms are engaged. And then if you lift your legs off the floor, boom, completely engaged on the abs. You're beginners, so one leg at a time. And if you need to support your head, open the elbows. You can even put the elbows on the floor to support your head, see? But the point is to have the head up and then just lift one leg and then the other leg. If that's too hard, keep the leg on the floor. Well, lift those legs. Your back is on the floor, your spine is straight, there's nothing bad going on, just movement. Movement on your hip, movement on your legs. Extend the leg if it feels like it needs a stretch right on the hip flexors. And then the other side, same thing, a little stretch right there. Anything that you can do. If you can do both legs at the same time, and you can only do one, that's fine. Eventually, you'll be able to do a few more. I had C-sections with all of my children, and I'm telling you, this wasn't doable. Could not do even that after surgery, because they cut your muscles. So anyway, it is doable. And if you can just do one leg at a time, that's fine. All right, so here we are. Today I'm lifting a little heavier because my grip is coming back. So I'm just gonna open my arms right here, pretending I have like a broomstick. So if I'm holding a broomstick, I can't close and open my arms like this. So that's no, that's not gonna be happening. We're just gonna push it up, and then we're gonna bring it down. If you need to rest, of course, you can put your arms back on the floor, and then push it up, and then bring it down slow. If you can leave your arms floating in the air, that's even better. Push it up. There's still big distance between my weights, like my whole body can fit in there. And bring it down. And push it up. And bring it down. So if you had a bar, of course you couldn't be doing these. You know, you're just holding the bar. So just push up. These are push-ups. Safely, because you cannot go any further than that, so you're not going to get into the red zone of your shoulder. Just push it up and bring it down. I'm lifting 8 pounds. You don't have to. You can lift a little bit smaller. You can even lift nothing. But the whole point is to get stronger so that you can eventually lift a little more weight. Alright, we're gonna touch the weights at the top and contract the chest muscles and then bring it down. Push it up and touch just so that you contract those muscles and then open it up again. Let's do just a few more. If you're too tired, of course you can stop. Today I'm doing this class, so I'm going to be lifting weights in a few minutes. Alright, take it down. Alright, so I usually like to grab my weights way high. So if they were there, grab them high. And then lift them above your head so they're right on top of your face. And your arms are nice and straight with just a little teeny tiny bend of the elbows, because you don't want to be overextended. And then you're just going to get the elbows and bring it up. Keep in mind, we're not bringing the elbows down. We're just bending and extend. And these are triceps. Opposing muscle to the biceps. We have enough biceps. But anyway, this is a really good way to do your triceps. If you have small weights, it's okay. If you have big weights, be careful. Now don't open the elbows to the sides. The elbows stay in because that's what's gonna make the triceps really work hard. It's been 2.5 weeks since my surgery on my hand, and I can already lift weights again. Why? Because I've been pushing my movement on my thumb. It's still a little inflamed. Alright, bring it down, but nothing too bad. Put those weights away. Notice I didn't move my back. I didn't twist, putting weights or picking them up. I had them right here where I could pick them up, and then I just took them to the side. Minimum twisting when you're lifting weights, especially if you haven't lifted weights and your back is not strong enough. You don't want to be twisting. Alright, we're gonna grab only one weight and we're going to hold it like this. Alright? About your chest muscles. And then you're gonna bring it down to your belly button and your arms are close to your body. And then you're gonna push it out. This works the lateral muscles on your body. It works a little bit of muscles in your arms. It works your abs. It works your chest. I mean, it works a whole bunch of things. It even works the front of your shoulders. You can feel it. You can feel the shoulders right there engaged. You can feel your lats engaged. You can feel your arms, you know, so this forearm is also getting a little bit of a workout just by doing this. It's called French press. I don't know. Parlez-vous français? So just right there. Alright. For some people, they like to do these ones with extended arms. It's kind of hard. Be careful as to how much weight you have. Your spine is neutral on the mat. Your belly is tucked in. And here you are doing a few, like overhead, I would call them like a pull-up. If you had cables, it would be a totally different thing because you will be pulling up right here instead of the way pushing you down right here. But like I said, anything that is movement is good for you. You can combine them. So there, and then right here. I'm not counting. I'm just doing whatever feels good. Maybe you're super tired right now, and that's okay. We can stop. All right. So go ahead and put your weight away. All right. So here we are. We're gonna bring one leg up, and then you're just gonna touch your knee, and then bring it down. Touch your knee. So we're going diagonally a little bit, and bring it down. What's happening here is you have the rectus abdominis muscle right here. It's the six-pack abs. Everybody has them. But you also have oblique muscles. So to work the obliques, the movement has to be diagonally because it's a contraction. So touch your knee and then bring it down. If your head gets tired, that's why people put their hand behind the head and then they try and reach up. A lot of people bring their elbow in. I say lift the elbow out because that gives you better spine position, and then you don't crank your neck. The moment you bring this, it's like it cranks your neck, but if you're trying to keep it away and keep your chin away from your chest, that's all you need to do for those oblique muscles. All right, we're gonna switch leg. Bring your hand behind, or just start touching your knee and bring it down. Touch your knee and bring it down. Just a few of these. the breathing, I usually like to do it like this. I breathe in, I exhale, I breathe in, I exhale, breathe in, exhale. I'm gonna do a few with your arm behind and try and lift your whole back off the floor. Just lift. Feel the crunch and the burn. Best exercise planks for abs ever. Alright, go ahead and lift your hips and take it down. Sink your belly in as much as you can. So this exercise is for buttocks and hamstrings. You're gonna feel the hamstrings. If you cramp, extend your legs. You know, because sometimes hamstrings get a little cramp. But if you can just keep going, keep going. If you cramp, you may be dehydrated, so you may need to drink more water. Or you may need a little bit of some minerals. But minerals is scary to just take pills. I would say get a little bit of orange juice. Eat some broccoli and eat some spinach. Cheese, milk, yogurt for calcium. Some bananas for the potassium. You know, vitamin K, very important. All those greens. If you don't like to eat salads, put them in a smoothie. I make my smoothies every morning. And I put different things in there. But usually, I like to put an apple. And I buy apples that are this teeny. Because apples have a lot of sugar. So the small apple is super good. Some celery, spinach, cucumbers. And then I put some fiber in there. Yeah, more fiber, because fiber is like hard to get fiber in your diet. So I put a scoop of some fiber I have, and then I put a little bit of protein, not too much, because I don't think I need a lot of protein, because I'm not a bodybuilder and I'm not a guy. Legs side to side. So put a little bit of protein. I have a collagen that has all 9 amino acids in it. If you want to know what it is, put it in the comments and I'll get you more information on collagen with 9 amino acids. 9 essential amino acids. Essential means your body needs them and your body doesn't make them. You have to eat them. It's better if you eat them in your food, your diet. But sometimes it's hard to get all of them in a diet, so it's good to have a supplement with a little bit of collagen that has all 9 amino acids in it. Okay, leg out and in. You can flex your foot for flexibility on your leg. If you need to bend the leg, that's fine. If you can get it straight, that's good. And then bring it down. Okay, other leg up. Notice we were doing the hamstrings, so now we're stretching them. Because you don't want to have tight hamstrings. I got hiccups. Alright, bend your foot. And this is also working the inner thighs. 4 muscles in front, 5 muscles on the inner thigh. This is crazy. And 3 muscles on the back. And 1 big one right here. So lots of muscles on your leg. They're all wimpy, small muscles. They're long, but they're small. And so they fatigue quickly. Biggest muscles in your body, your butt is the biggest one. The gluteus maximus. So that's why we do a lot of exercises for the butt. Okay, but everything is about laying down today. Just some to the side here. Try and push your hips forward so you're stuck, so you're not leaning back. Takes core to get you right here. Just a few, we're not doing a whole bunch like a whole sequence of Pilates. And then bottom leg. Just up and down. More inner thigh. Alright. And then guess what? Because we did some abs, we need to stretch them. So we're gonna do the opposing muscle to the abs, which is a muscle that goes like this on your spine. It's not like the one like this, it's the other one. So first right here, just a few bicep curls. Your bicep femoris on your leg, just right there. Breathe. Alright, you can keep the legs on the floor and then just extend. And it's not how much you bend, it's just how you extend. Just this slight movement. And if you can only do a little tiny bit, that's fine. I'm telling you, a lot of guys at the gym can't even do this because they're so used to contracting forward and then they'll contract back that they really have a hard time doing this exercise. And they do 5 or 10 and they're dying. It's like, because again, it's a small muscle. It's long, but it's considered a small muscle, not a big one. Like the other ones I mentioned, 4 big ones in the body. Everything else is kind of small. Alright. Whole bunch of back extensions. There's so many different ways of doing these. You can do your legs, you can do like jumping jacks, you can do swimming. Alright, but today we just did simple ones. Alright, coming up. If you have problems with your wrists, like I had problems, I could not put pressure on my hand because of that stupid surgery I had. You can always put it on your elbows. Plank. If you can do 1 second, that's all you need to do for now. You will build up to do more. We're gonna do about 10 seconds. If you have to rest, rest in between and then come back, okay? So here we go, tag the toes and then lift the hips up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, bring it down. If you weren't able to finish it all off, you can practice a few planks during the day. You probably don't need to be all warm up. It's always better if your muscles are nice and warm and stretchy, but if you can't warm up, that's okay. Now, this position right here is so important. Let me tell you why. We're not cranking the back, we just naturally let it be. You can even tighten the glutes or just let them go. I think tighten is a little better because it protects your back. But this curve is very important because it's made that way. It's made to have a curve there. I mentioned this in my other videos, I think. But reason this curve is so important is because it holds your whole body practically. The curve in your neck holds your head. The curve on your thorax holds all your organs. And this curve holds all of that. And so, what happens when we're watching TV? We're like this. We're eating, hopefully we're eating properly like this, but we're eating like this. We're at the computer, we're like this. If you play the piano, you probably are straight. But if you're typing or something, a lot of people go like this. I've seen my husband on his chair with this with his laptop. I'm going, ew, no. You need to have that back straight and nice. And so what's happening is this curve is getting erased. See, it's not even there. And so you need to work on that curve, and the best way to do it is just by being there. Alright, last but not least, I've got some, since we did triceps, we're just gonna do a few biceps. If it's hard for you to sit like this, sit on a chair or cross your legs or whatever you want to do. A lot of people, when their hip flexors are not very flexible, this is difficult to sit like this. So sit on a chair or stand up. This time I was prepared with my phone right here. Alright, so just bicep curls. We're almost through. I think we did a really good workout. Even if it's not intense and makes you sweat, it doesn't matter. You don't have to sweat to say, oh, I did a workout. A lot of people don't sweat, really. I do sweat. This room is kind of cold right now, but I do sweat quite a bit, and it doesn't matter if you sweat or not. You want to sweat? Do cardio. Cardio is for sweating. And get your cardio to a fat burning mode, which means more than just walking slow. We can talk about heart rate in another class if you like. And then I can tell you more about how to get your heart rate. So are your hands getting tired? Your arms? You can do it as a hammer. You can bring the elbows up a little bit and then just extend. I don't like this much because of the elbows, but it is an eccentric exercise in the biceps. So with small weights is okay. Big weights only if you're super strong and you've been doing it for a while and you're a bodybuilder, of course. But if not, small weights, just this move is excellent for your biceps. And then of course, if you do, you know, that is against the leg, it's called concentration bicep curl. You can do a few of those. The only thing that changes is the angle. So you feel the difference. You're not resting, you're against. And let's do a few with the other leg just to say we did them. And then we'll finish up and I'll say thank you for coming. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching the videos. Give it a like. I think some people watch them, some people don't. Hopefully one day it will help someone if they just happen to come across my video and find it. I don't know how that works. I share it. Some people know that they're there. I have 40 subscribers. Woohoo! Hey, every person counts. Alright, so we're all finished here with our workout for the day. I'm gonna stretch. You work the biceps, so thumbs up, good job. Thumbs back, that's what stretches the bicep. You know? And then right here stretches the tricep. This movement is very good. Tennis elbow, carpal tunnel. Stretches the ligament that goes like this on your arm. So it's all good. Anything that moves, waving, truck, windshield wipers, you know, all kinds of nice movement. Another one is, this one is kind of hard for people that always want to tuck their chin in. I say keep your chin up. And then if you can grab your elbow, then you bring your arm back. But it's hard to do with straight back, especially sitting. But it's a really good stretch for the tricep there. Alright, I'll bring it down. Alright, so we're all finished. Thank you very much. 감사합니다. I learned to say that in Korean. It's thank you in Korean. So have a nice day, be good, be happy, and